There are people eagerly watching this debate.
Exactly. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise this afternoon to indicate Tasmanian Labor's support of the bill as it passes through this House, and want to thank for the briefings that I had today, and also pass on my thanks from Upper House member Sarah Lovell and also Rebecca White that you also provided briefings to along the journey. It is clear the need for these changes and also the support for the changes. I like when things are neat, and yes, there are many surveyors keen for these changes to occur, and the number of surveyors, registered surveyors in Tasmania, not that high, means that everyone had the opportunity directly, either as a person or through their organisation, to provide feedback to these proposed changes. And it's pleasing to note that there's fairly much unanimous support for this, for the two changes and also the delay. It's also pleasing to know that as a result of consultation, when it's done well, when there's online and in face-to-face opportunities provided to engage around changes, that for the second change, the publication of disciplinary action, there was some feedback that was provided in terms of not having those actions published for lifetime, and then in fact that it would be reasonable just for things other than suspension or cancellation, so other minor matters, that they only be held there for 3 years. So it's nice when a process of engagement brings around a change that's supported by all. So as the Minister raised, two practical changes that the first one reflects actual practice that occurs. People weren't necessarily always directly supervised, and without that change didn't allow further things that might happen in the future around further work to happen with this Act. So Tasmanian Labor, grateful for the work that's happened, happy to see these amendments made, provides for surveyors to support the pipeline of new registered surveyors or new people seeking their qualifications in surveying to come through in a way that works for them when they're early in their practice and early in their learning, mentored strongly and closely, but as they become more proficient are able to be more loosely supervised, and that's great in terms of this workforce in Tasmania, like many other in Tasmania but also across the country. We could always do with more surveyors. So happy to support these amendments. I'm happy to provide Tasmanian Labor's support for this, understand the benefit in delaying the repeal of the regs so that the other national work can occur and to be incorporated in that so it doesn't have to happen twice. We support. Thank you.